Ladies and gentlemen, a very unique moment in the evening today. So we are embarking on a journey of collaboration and innovation in the maritime realm, right? It is our privilege, of course, at this moment to present a special segment tailored for business engagement, the Manet Confluence. This exclusive session offers a unique opportunity for industry stakeholders to interact directly with the esteemed think tank of Manet, delving into insightful discussions and exploring avenues for partnership and growth. Ladies and gentlemen, before I proceed any further, there is a short clip that we would like you to watch and turn your attentions to the screen. Well, without further ado, let us welcome on stage representatives from Manet who will be on stage with us. Captain Perit Mishra, the principal of Manet. Please come up on stage, sir. Mr. Rajiv Karshikar, who is the chief engineer and also the HOD for placements. Chief engineer Advait Kunde, HOD of Marine Engineering, and Dr. Vrushali Rampure, HOD Academics. Will you please join us on stage? Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause as they are welcomed on stage by none other than our moderator, Captain Shaukat Mukherjee. Joining us from the audience, that is from the MIT group, we will have Dr. Mangesh Karad and Dr. Sunita Karad, Dr. Ramachandra Pujari and Professor Shrikant Gunjal, who will be seated in the audience in the interactive session. Over to Captain Shaukat.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be quick. Next 20 minutes, we'll have question answer sessions from the audience. A lot of people are here who've not visited Manet. I've had the good fortune and opportunity of visiting Manet several times and taking the whole round. And I'm greatly impressed. This is not just, I'm not trying to say something just because they are on stage, but yes, they have the world's largest dome. I was flabbergasted, and they have it is the world's largest dome inside the campus. They have also something which is very close to my heart. They had the Lata Mangeshkar Musical Academy. And had the honor of being the chief guest the guest of honor in one of the felicitation in the MIT College in Mumbai, where Adinath Mangeshkar was the chief guest. And he spoke eloquently about the conviction and about the contribution of the Lata Mangeshkar Academy, which is inside. And they have Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni, Sa. They have 8 schools. So once you graduate from Sa, then you graduate into Sa, Re, and then you graduate into Re, Ga. And I am made to believe that Lata Mangeshkar has herself been institutionalized in that academy. They have also one fantastic thing which I was really so impressed. They have, and I am also made to believe the whole campus was once owned by Raj Kapoor. The land was owned by Raj Kapoor, from where they've got it. And they have a Raj Kapoor studio museum, and they have the wax, actually it's a wax museum. And when I went there, it is so lifelike. And in and you have the studio, this is where Raj Kapoor stayed himself. And Raj Kapoor's wax statues are, all in all the bedrooms. He's lying on the ground, and you feel so lifelike. So amazing work. And now we have the think tank and the people here who run the institute, run Manet. And we are going to ask them a few questions and about Manet, about how the origin. And I'm opening the house to you so that you can, because we have industry representatives here, so about training, about the facilities, and it's all, and this is the time when we have a good interaction with the industry. This is a industry B2B event, right, sir? So Rajiv, a little bit on your job, your role in Manet.
Good evening. Good evening, gentlemen. Thank you very much for the time, all of you. I am taking care of placements and training related to placements in Manet. Dr. Karad has already given us a guidelines because we believe in holistic development of a student. So whenever we are making cadets ready, we keep that in mind. We have a separate school known as SCIL, School of Corporate Innovative Learning, as well as we have OLQ, that is Officers Like Quality. We have brigadiers and majors who represent Manet, and they take care of the students. They develop their officers like quality in the students. And this School of Corporative Innovative Learning, they are responsible for PI, LI, all these type of tests which many companies conduct. So whenever a company is approaching us for cadets, first we select the cadets according to the marks, whatever the company's requirements are. And then we train them. We have their mock-up interviews by CMI captains in Pune, as well as chief engineers who are outside Manet, third party. We don't interfere into their jobs. And they give a separate marks sheet to us, how this boy or a girl has performed in various departments. And accordingly, we make a list, and then that list is sent to the company. And then the company further shortlists the list and then send it to us. And then we invite the company for interviews. That's how it goes on. Thank you.
So, Captain Paresh Mishra, yes. So, by the way, Captain Paresh Mishra we had an event in November where we had the Innovation Awards. And from this, in technological, it was called TIM, Technology in Innovation, and IIM Awards, Innovation in Maritime Awards. Captain Paresh Mishra was the winner of Innovation in Technology Awards from the Seafarer side. So, big round of applause to him. Captain Mishra, I have...
Thank you, sir.
Huh? Oh, you have already, he's got the thing patented in his name also, so thank you. I just want to roll over, I've seen you at the workplace, right? How do you, if I ask you, how is Manet different from the other institutes in terms of the training that you impart?
Touching further on what Rajiv said, and also that excellent session on innovation, what we've observed is the motivation of the cadets is the most important factor. So the motivated cadets perform excellently and very well when they get on board, whatever the mode of delivery, whether it's your core training, navigation, seamanship, or the other AI stuff, etc. So our focus is more on the holistic side, get the cadets motivated. Once that is done, everything sort of takes care of itself.
Right. Thank you very much. So,
just one small announcement. We're also starting a DNS and ETO course, so we'll be having a word with all the company representatives later, before I forget.
Right. Sir, if you can just talk about a little bit on your role in Manet in developing and
Good evening, one and all. So, myself, Chief Engineer Advait Londe, and I am looking after B.Tech Marine Engineering in Manet. So, role as such is to run the academics. And one more thing I want to add is, I think in the last session, if I'm not wrong, Captain Ray, I suppose, Captain Ray was mentioning about see the only STCW competencies are not enough or sufficient at this age cadets. So it is our duty along with Chief Engineer Rajiv Kashikar sir to develop some new courses and programs which are practical sessions I'm supposed to take, which will be helpful to groom such a cadets in this kind of era to run the vessels. That is a role which we have in Manet as such. Thank you.
Vishali ma'am, you are also a doctor. How is your doctorate? I want to see, and I see a lot of doctors, educational doctors in the institutes today. How has being a doctorate helped you in reaching out and developing the students of today?
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Vishali Rampure, and here at Manet, I'm HOD Academics. So, as per sir's question, I have done my doctorate in electronics, and when at Manet, the students, when they take admission, they're raw. Actually, for their academics part, so initial first 2 or 3 semesters, there are basic engineering subjects and all. So the electronics, electrical, thermodynamics, mechanical, the control and instrumentation, those kind of subjects are there. So taking care of that academic part and the discipline part, that is basically the role here in Manet.
Thank you very much. I would like to go to Dr. Mangesh Karat, sir, with a question that, you are one of the pioneers maybe in starting MIT, ADT University, and I have visited your MIT University as well on technology. What impetus did you have to start the marine engineering training, the Manet part?
It is a long history. In 99, when there were maritime field was, just opened up for the private colleges.
So if you can slightly speak louder so people can...
Yeah. In 99, when the maritime field was opened up for the private colleges, Manet is always in the search of, MIT group is always in the search of the new areas, pioneering areas. So that is the specialty of MIT group. So that time we thought, we have to venture into this maritime field, and in 2001, we started Manet with that passion. MIT in 1983 started with the polymer engineering, then petroleum engineering, petrochemical engineering, when there was hardly any college in the country. So our USP is to start in the pioneering areas and to develop that area. So with that, that vision, we started in 2001. So that is the vision. And
Thank
now
you.
We are happy last, 22 years, we have produced more than 3,500 officers, BTech and BSc Nautical. And they are selling very well. They are, at high positions. So we are very happy, satisfied about our work. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to go to the audience and invite you to ask them questions on the relating training and all. So, but before that, I would like to go to Madam Sunita Karat. If you can throw some light as to your involvement. I know it's huge, and you handle a sector which is away from maritime, but then it is a full envelope of the holistic education that's so big prerogative of Manet.
Thank you, Shaukar.
If you can just speak a little bit.
Yeah, I'm coming. Thank you, Shaukar. As you all know that the MIT Art Design Technology University is known for the holistic approach of education, and the entire group is known for the value-based education system. And we have created a signature monument on our campus also to represent the value-based education and is how it is important for the life. 3 things we incorporate as a part of holistic education, because today only academics is not sufficient. As you are saying from today, the future skills, the session is there on the future skill. So we all are emphasizing on the value-added courses, value-added programs, and the various other things which the students need to know as a part of curriculum. So as a part of, we see at MIT ADT University, the three things are important. One is the personal development of the student. Second thing is that the individual development of the student and the leadership and entrepreneurship qualities. The first thing which we say that the personal development of the students, we give the emphasis on the cadets, fitness, physical fitness, yoga, meditation, spirituality, and the sessions like art of living or the focus on the various creative art or the anything which the students like apart from that. Then the second thing which we see say that the individual development of the cadet. So when we see the individual development of the cadet, we ensure that the cadets will get a focus on the value-added programs, the disruptive technology trends which are there today. They will be a part of it. Along with that, the any other the additional courses which are becoming a mandatory part as a certification, they will be emphasized on that and they will complete the same. Third thing which that is the leadership that is to get ready themselves as a part of campus to corporate transformation. We see that the students should get emphasis on the aptitude enhancement, then the logical enhancement which you have briefed today early in the morning. Then apart from that, the leadership qualities are important for them. That's how we do.
Right. So thank you very much for this very enlarged overview of what the Manet does. I would like to go to the industry now. We have a lot of industry representatives now, and this is a very good opportunity for industry to come to know of their new programs, about how you train your cadets, and if there is an opportunity for collaboration. So yes, I can see JM Bakshi CEO raising up your hands. Yes, Mr. Mulchandani, question.
Yeah, thank you, Captain Shaukat. From JM Bakshi, but nothing, the question is not related to the cadetship course, but I also saw on the table the MBA course part. So my query would be on that. I see that I want a little more clarity on this MBA course, where there are certain compulsory subjects and certain specialization. And the specialization there is MBA in port and shipping. Can I get some more idea on how this course is conducted?
Yeah, I'll answer the same question. That is MBA in Port and Shipping Management. MBA in Port and Shipping Management, that is the students get approach to the managerial skills. Along with the managerial skills, they will understand the skills which are required to become as a port manager or the dockyard manager or the container manager, or they should understand the IT skill sets which is required to focus on the same also. So that is how it has been years program. We run it in, since the lot of industry people which we met from so many conferences, so they have said that, okay, madam, we need these kind of people to be trained. So we run it in a two-way, that is in an executive mode also, so that your regular employees can be a part of this particular curriculum. They can do a job and they can join this curriculum and they can complete their graduation, which is they have post-graduation, which is their dream.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just to continue there, any batches which are passed out till now in this course?
Yeah, three batches are passed out in this. 3 batches are passed out and the students are selected in Adani ports. Some of the students are selected right now in the Gujarat Empire. Just now they have selected 2 students. So almost 20, 50, 25 students are passed out and they are doing good. And the students are also don't have to sail the ship. They can be a part of, they have the shipping industry knowledge also, and they work on the
so it's an
managerial
of
skills
knowledge.
also.
I think they have the shipping industry knowledge as well. So even they are not sailors, they are not seafarers, they assist in the overall knowledge. Thank you very much. Good questions. Any other questions that you can have? this is the time then you can know about the courses, about how the industry is going on with new courses, about skill building. Anybody else? Yes. Yes, Rajiv, please.
Hello. The shipping industry, very, very important. When I passed out in 1990, that time most of us were coming from quite affluent families or middle class families, all from metros. But nowadays, in most of the institutes, the students are coming from 2-tier, 3-tier cities. So that shipping industry should keep in mind that the students may not be that polished, but they are very well educated. So looking at the student, we might have a feeling whether this person might be okay for merchant navy, but actually he has the knowledge, he has the fire in the belly to work much more than what we have. But the thing is, some language barrier comes in because they have stayed in a 2-tier, 3-tier city. They have studied in some students have studied in vernacular medium. So when a shipping company approaches us, this thing they should keep in mind: the students might not be exactly from metros, and some amount of slight language barrier might come, but the students are equally good. Thank you.
So how do you address the language barrier? If you are accepting that there is a language barrier?
We have a special Cambridge English courses been conducted under leadership of our principal, and we make sure that the students are taught that. So they are much better off when they come to their 5th and 6th semester comparatively to their 1st and 2nd semester. Thank you.
Okay, so...
Sir, I want to add one thing.
One sec, I want to see first who's talking.
Mangesh Karad.
Oh, sorry.
Here. In our whole university, we have made our English, the communication has to be very important. So we are teaching the English as a language, but the certification is done by the Cambridge University. All of the students, maybe 5,000 students, they have to compulsorily pass into their certification examination, level of examination. They have different levels. So our majority of the students, they pass into B+ category, that is 60% and above. So they are employable at a global level. So that is the meaning of that level. So MIT ADT University is the university which has made validation from the very renowned university which is good in English, Cambridge University examination, or we can say Cambridge University. So that is the speciality of the MIT. We get validated all the things from the third-party agencies. Like we run the design college, whether the students are really becoming the creative or not, that we check, every year. After every year, there is a third-party agency which runs the, they take the test, and whether it is really improving on the creative side or not. That feedback is given to the director of the institution, and accordingly we do the trial or we do the other experimentation to improve him or her on that side, the creative cluster, I mean to say, if he is doing the creative course.
Thank you very much, sir. We are aware that the time is passing and we don't want to miss out on the evening fun. We have another session of Manet right now for the felicitation, so we want to end this. Thank you, Rajiv. Thank you,
Sir.
Thank you, and thank you for a big round of applause for the management team.